This is a topic that I'm very happy to see so prominently on the agenda. We've talked a lot this morning, and often we talk in APEC about the contribution that trade makes to economic growth. But I think human capital development makes an even more important contribution, and especially when we're talking about inclusive growth. It's essential for individual well-being, for adjustment, for advancement in an integrating regional and global economy. But it's not just about the individual. Human capital development also includes our capacity.
Economies, but also to greater employment, increasing incomes, and better lives. I also believe our world has changed in two substantial ways. First, while the importance of education remains, the costs of no education have only amplified. As the speed of change has increased, as access to resources, information, knowledge, and technology has become more important to survival and success, those who get left behind only get left behind so much. Simply that, basic. The second example is my company's, FINMA's entry into education. In education through FINMA Education, our vision is to provide, via a network of universities or colleges around the country, accessible, quality, higher education. Enrollment grew by more than 50% since 2009. The past 2 years, FINMA Education's enrollment increased by 17% per year. Our revenues have naturally grown in parallel with our enrollment, and so have our profits. It is our belief that making quality education affordable and profitable and servicing the poor are not competing goals. These are not different strands twined together. They are one and the same piece of string. Profit drives our innovation. It drives our focus on...
Gentlemen, good afternoon. First of all, my thanks to the organizers of APEC ISOM for this kind invitation to share with you a few thoughts on the role of science and technology in education. I would like to cover in my brief presentation of the trade profile of APEC, just to give you an idea of the kinds of
devices, mobile phones, and all these things are feeling very comfortable with all these technologies. But in this sense, quantity doesn't mean quality. And I guess that most important thing that we can propose is to do more education-oriented, really human investment-oriented programs, mobile applications, and different products which will really help to develop human capital.
Developments, and as I mentioned in my presentation, research on neurosciences is leading us to new insights about how the brain works. And I think as early as the K-12 level, we should start interesting the students in careers in science and technology, because we have to really make sure that we have a good succession plan and to deepen the bench. The bottom line is that there is really no end to enhancing our science and teachers and mathematics teachers, especially in the K-12 level, in being able to interest our students to gain careers, to go after careers in science and technology and engineering.
I absolutely agree with my co-speakers, co-panelists, that science and technology should be integrated to promote innovative growth. But at the same time,